So hey guys, and welcome to the video. Today we are here at Efteling in the Netherlands. Yes, we've travelled so far to get here. We've actually driven from the UK all the way here to the Netherlands to experience Efteling, but I'm sure it'll be worth it when we get inside and see what this park has to offer. There is so much here to see and do. We've got several roller coasters, we've got Baron, we've got Max Moritz, we've got Joris, which is a wooden roller coaster, but there's so much more here to do than the roller coasters themselves, so I'm going to be putting aside my roller coaster enthusiastness for one day to experience everything that this park has to offer. We've also got an amazing dark ride here to experience, which is Symbolica. I've heard so many things about this dark ride and I can't wait to experience it for myself. This has been a park that's been on my bucket list for so many years and I can't wait to get into it and experience what this park has to offer. So yeah, I think we should actually get into it. Those who are regular viewers of the channel will know I'm a sucker for a good entrance. And this is definitely a good entrance. We had Pardus, the park's mascot, out on the balcony a moment ago. Sadly, he's gone in now. I'm here with my dad today. What do you think to this park? First impressions?
Fantastic. We've not even got through the front door yet and it's brilliant. Really looks a lot good.
Like, I have seen so many photos of this thing, right? And in real life, it is so big. And this is all thatched roof, by the way. This is really impressive. So right, I am gonna get in and I'll see you on the other side. We've only been in this park for about 10 minutes and I am already blown away by the theming, the atmosphere, the music. This is incredible. Yeah, I didn't show you the entrance area, but that's the entrance area. We've just come round here. And it looks like they've got a train as well, which goes around the park. That looks pretty sweet. And over here we've got this massive puppet controlled by this guy down here. This is fantastic. I absolutely love this. I spy, with my little eye, two racing GCIs. I have no idea where they're coming from, but this looks so impressive. Oh, look at that! Millennium Flyers! Wow! That sounds impressive. They're not very tall though, I will say that. I was expecting to be a little bit taller. They look taller online. But yes, this will be our first ride of the day. I cannot wait. And there's another bit of very impressive theming. We've seen plenty of that so far. Wow, look at that. Yeah, this is going to be our first ride of the day. These two GCI dueling wooden roller coasters, Joris and the Draak. Yeah, you can hear Python going there, or we'll probably get on that next. Yeah, this looks absolutely fantastic. I'm loving the station and all the little details. Tell you what, I love a good wooden roller coaster, so I'm excited for this one. Are you excited?
I am actually very.
Yes.
Looking forward to this in a big way.
It's alright. Let's actually get on this thing. So we just come off Joris and the Draak, and you know what? It's not one of my favourite wooden roller coasters, but I tell you what, it's definitely a strong one. I love the airtime on there. It was absolutely fantastic. Some of the twists and turns were really tight as well, so you got some great forces. Really enjoyed it. You know, the water coaster behind me, look. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. That's also had the Titan track treatment, meaning some of the wooden track pieces were replaced with metal track, and it made a difference. You could definitely feel which ones were Titan track and which ones were wooden track, but yeah, overall, good roller coaster, but I wouldn't say it's anything particularly special in terms of my wooden roller coaster rankings. I definitely prefer something like Con Air to Zeus or the Cuckoo Lane, for instance. What do you think to it?
It was alright.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was pretty decent.
Yeah, it was okay.
Not the best I've been on, but not as good as Cuckoo Lane, but
you don't come to Efteling expecting amazing rides. You come to Efteling expecting amazing theming, and that's definitely what you got on there. The station was absolutely exquisite. I love the banners coming down from the ceiling. I love the chandeliers. I love like the medieval theming, I presume it to be.
The theming was brilliant. Yeah,
yeah.
Very good. Yeah.
And also what I liked on there is in the queue line, they split the queue into two sections when you were loading onto the platform, and you could either choose the red side or the blue side. We were on the red side on that, yeah. And we actually won. Yeah, we won the other train. on there is around certain sections of the layout, you can actually see the other coaster and you can interact with the people on it. I love that about it. It's absolutely fantastic. So right, let's get on to our next ride. And here is Baron Acton Ekenen. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Don't speak a word of Dutch, but yes, look at that drop. That is absolutely fantastic. Now I'm going to pry myself away from this because down the path behind me is Symbolica, and that's where we're going now. But yeah, that drop looks impressive. Can't wait to do that a bit later. Here we have Polly's, the pancake restaurant. Yes, we have got a reservation here for 4:30. I've been recommended this by James from Theme Park Jam, so I'll definitely be going in there later. Can't wait for that. I tell you what I also can't wait for. To your right, Symbolica. Yes, apparently one of the best dark rides in the world on a 25-minute queue. Are you ready for this?
I'll get a bash.
Are you ready to have Curse Old Manor absolutely ruined for you?
Well, it won't make a lot of difference, will it?
No, mate, it's not that good anyway at the moment, but yeah. Let's get on Symbolica.
I'll say one thing, don't play the pancake song on YouTube.
No, the pancake song's good.
That is now on my YouTube history there. Thank you very much, Ryan.
The pancake song's good. I won't have slander about the pancake song.
It was bad.
But yeah, look at the facade for this dark ride. It's absolutely stunning. Just the little details on it are absolutely incredible. Yeah, let's get on it. I have been waiting to do that for years, and I tell you what, it was worth waiting every day for it. I absolutely loved it. I'll definitely be going on that later. What did you think to that?
Words fail me, and you just got to experience it yourself. You can't, you can't describe it really. It's just, yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. And like I said, we'll definitely be getting on that again later. I absolutely love that thing, and by a country mile, that is now my favourite dark ride ever, anywhere. Absolutely love it. Yeah, and this whole area in general, like, look at it. Absolutely stunning, like the hedges. I thought Poland's park hedges were good. These are great. Yes, absolutely loving this park so far.
Merlin, take note.
Yes, Merlin, take note. Merlin could never do anything on this scale. Anything this park does, Merlin could never. But right, let's move on. It's throwing it down now here at Efteling, and we're outside Baron, Acton Ekenen. If you didn't know, that's apparently how you say Baron, 1898 in Dutch. I don't speak a word of Dutch personally, so I don't quite know myself. I could have swore for all I know. But yes, here we go. This fantastic dive coaster. Now, I've done two dive coasters. I've done Oblivion at Alton Towers and Valkyria at Leesburg. Both fantastic roller coasters. I really like these. Yeah, this will be your second dive coaster after Oblivion.
Yep.
Obviously, Oblivion being the first.
Been done many times.
You know what? I'm going in expecting a fun ride. I'm not expecting a fabulous ride with this. Compared to some of the.
Expecting a wet ride.
Well, yeah, it's going to be wet. It's throwing it down. The top of the camera is absolutely soaking wet through. So I'm going to end this clip now, and we're going to get on Baron, Tenakenen. I don't know if I'm saying that right. So it's still raining here at Efteling, unfortunately, and all of the rides have shut as a result, which is a huge shame, but they'll reopen once it calms down a little bit. I'm not too bothered by the rain, I have to be honest, so that's why we're walking about in it. We're trying to find something to go on, and there's a dark ride over here that I've not done, which I'd quite like to experience, but that looks like it's closed as well. It's interesting how they close the dark rides as well as the roller coasters in the rain. I mean, yeah, it doesn't make too much sense, that, does it?
No, and I'm a bit wet now.
Yeah, so am I. It is very, very wet. Very, very wet. It's been raining now for about half an hour.
Yeah, about that bit.
Yeah, it's not great. Well, turns out that dark ride that I said was closed, well, it's not closed. Yeah, it turns out they just closed the extended queue line, that was all. It is actually open. Yeah, Fata Morgana. I'm really intrigued to see what this is like. We're speaking to a couple of staff members outside, and this apparently is one of the oldest attractions here at Efteling. So yeah, let's go take a ride. If you come in here to Efteling, definitely do not sleep on Fata Morgana. That was an absolutely fantastic classic dark ride. The animatronics were amazing in there, the set pieces were fantastic, and I just love the rides, but I really do. The scent was also really good in there. So good, in fact, that I'm thinking about buying one of the room sprays that you can buy here from Efteling, because in the gift shops, they allow you to buy the different scent in the form of room sprays for the different rides, which is really good. I've never seen that before.
I haven't either. It was a good ride though.
Oh yeah, very, very good.
It's well maintained, really old, but it was really well maintained and very clean.
Yes, I really, really like Fata Morgana, and we'll definitely be doing that again later. But I'll tell you what we'll also be doing now. I don't know, I was trying to segue to that was really bad. We're going to be doing the water coaster, if I can speak. Now this is designed by Kumbak, the same people who made the new Stampeder trains. They also made the Rushabanen trains over at Bakken. So if you've been on those rides, you'll know what their seats are like. I don't know why I said, you know, the train specifically, because I've not been on any of their rides. But yeah, let's get on this interesting looking water coaster. We've just done the water coaster. I don't know the name of it, so I'm not going to bother trying to pronounce it, but that was fantastic. I absolutely love that. It's a huge difference from the Kumbak trains. The actual Kumbak coasters turned out to be really, really good. Yeah, really, really enjoyed that. It's got a little indoor section. If you've not done it, I won't spoil it for you. You need to do it yourself. But yeah, that's now my favourite water coaster behind Speed, Energylandia. Really, really enjoyed that. And I tell you what I'm also going to really enjoy. Baroon. Yes, it's open now and the mist effects are working. Yeah, this closed briefly for the rain. You may have noticed in the clip that I showed of it last that it had gone down. But yeah, really, really excited to get on this. I love my B&M coasters, and yeah, this looks to be a good one. Only heard good things from this. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, Baron, that was surprisingly good. I wasn't expecting that to be as good as it actually was. I've heard mixed things about Baron, but the pre-shows are really good. The theming is exquisite. It's really, really, really good. The operations are fantastic, and the ride experience itself, again, is surprisingly good. That had a surprising amount of force to it. It has got a little bit of a rattle in my opinion, but nothing too bad. It's bearable. In terms of the Diet coasters that I've done then, so Valkyria and Oblivion, I think it sits somewhere in between Valkyria and Oblivion. Valkyria being my favourite, Oblivion now being my least favourite. I prefer this to Oblivion just because it's got a bit more to it, and the drop is sort of comparable in my opinion. Now a lot of people will disagree with me on that, but I think the force is there. It has aged really, really well. But yeah, what do you think to it? I'll get you in frame.
It's fresh.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really, really fresh. I disagree with you about the drop. I think the drop at Oblivion is better or longer, but that's better because it's got more to it. You've got more twists and turns afterwards, and the theme is brilliant because it's fresh and it's clean and it works.
I like the build up to the drop actually on that ride, because with Oblivion you sort of turn into it. With this you go the actual gears or the cogs, sorry, this thing's here, they turn with the coaster as it moves along the track.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah. so you'll see it in a second. I'll show you when this train comes up. But yeah, it really builds up the anticipation in my opinion, rather than it turning like Valkyria and Oblivion does. Here we go. It should be there in a second. There we go. So you can see the actual train moving with the cogs. The cog moves at the same speed as the train.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah. Which is really, really cool. It's the little details on that ride that I really like. And again,
there was a lot of little details that all worked, and it worked well as well.
And the ride experience was really good as well, so I can't complain. That's definitely my favourite thing here, I'll be honest with you. Not Valkyria, sorry. Baron, yeah, Acton. That has to be one of the slowest lift hills I have ever seen. Yeah, that rivals Kamali at Flamingo Land, to be honest with you. Look how slow that train is going up the lift hill. Yes, this is Python, the Park's Vekoma looping coaster. Well, I'd say Vekoma, the track was replaced recently. Yeah, look at it. It's got those new gen Vekoma trains on it as well. This one's not particularly well themed, but it's a classic looping coaster. You know me, I love my classic looping coasters. Yeah, this was the Park's first big roller coaster, I believe. I'm really, really looking forward to this one. Got a double corkscrew over here as well. That's right, let's go on Python. That was very, very good. I thoroughly enjoyed that ride. I like my classic looping coasters anyway, and that's a prime example of a very, very good one. The loops were really nice and intense. This helix was ridiculously intense, and those corkscrews had a surprising amount of force to them as well. There, I don't know why I was pointing to the loops then. But yeah, no, really, really good roller coaster. I just wish it was themed in with the park a bit more, but I have to say, that's pushing as one of my favourite coasters here at the moment, just because of the ride experience alone. Absolutely love it. And there it comes off the lift hill after going up that incredibly slow lift hill. There we go, look at it. Yeah, Python. I'm gonna pan over to Dad in a second when it goes down. There we go. What did you think to it?
It's alright, I wouldn't say it's my favourite ride here. I think the wooden one's my favourite.
But you like your wooden coasters though, don't you?
I like my wooden coasters.
Yeah.
You feel out of control on them. That I knew, you kind of know what's coming next on them.
I like being pinned back in my seat. I like a lot of intensity, and that's what that offers.
I suppose so, yeah.
Baron offers a surprising amount of intensity, actually. Baron's quite intense in some places. Quite like that. So yeah, we're going to head off towards Drax and Joris and the Draaks again, and we're going to go on the blue side this time because we went on the red side to get the cred, and then we're going to head off to the pancake restaurant, aren't we?
Oh, food, I'm hungry.
Yes, so am I. If you don't know about the pancake restaurant here at Efteling, they do pancakes with a plethora of different toppings, and we'll be showing you that as we get close to the time.
Don't leave it sort of 4:30 in the afternoon before you have food though, because I'm hungry.
Well, to be fair though, we've had a day full of it, and we're going to have a day full of it tomorrow as well because we are here again.
Yeah, we are tomorrow.
Yeah.
Look forward to that.
I said to myself, if I was going to do Efteling, I'd want to do 2 days, and I've stayed true to that, and we're here for 2 days. So right, let's get on Joris and the Draaks. So we didn't actually get on Joris and the Draaks because the queue was like half an hour, and we didn't want to risk it, did we?
No.
So what we're doing is we're taking a slow walk over to the pancake restaurant itself and seeing if they're letting us, I can't speak today, jeez, and see if they'll let us in early. If they do, we'll go in there and we'll enjoy it. I can't wait for this personally because I've heard only good things about this.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, that's right. Let's get in. Well, it's been a while since we last saw you. We ate at the pancake restaurant, as we mentioned in the last clip, and I have to say, that was absolutely incredible. Some of the best theme park food I have ever eaten. The restaurant was really well themed as well. There was like a centerpiece with pots, pans, and cutlery that went round and span round, and there was a show that happened intermittently with that as well, which was really, really good. Yeah, it was a well themed, nice tasting experience. Did you enjoy your pancake?
Yeah, I'm well full now. I'm well happy.
Same. We've just been to the hotel to check in, and now we're waddling back to the park. The park,
waddling back is the right word.
the park is open 10 till 10 today, and it's going on for about 6 now. So we've got 3 hours left in the park. I tell you what, the parks back home need to take note of these closing times.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, too right.
Yeah, I'm really, really enjoying Efteling though. I definitely think, I'm going to say it now, it is the best theme park I have ever been to. It's number 1, it's right up there.
The theming's fantastic, you can't fault it.
Yeah, it's not because of the rides. I think that the rides are, you know, you can find them in other places. It's the theming that makes it for me. It's the atmosphere, it's the experience, it's the music, it's everything mixed together
and it's
with Efteling.
Like you don't get a break from one section to another, it's all themed.
It's all very cohesive.
Wherever you go, wherever you go, it's just themed from start to finish.
It's a very cohesive experience, and you can definitely tell the newer places in Efteling, you definitely tell what are the older places in Efteling, and there's not a major gap between them, is there? No. Like you would see at Alton Towers.
Yeah, yeah. It's just literally, it's theming even between areas.
Yeah.
You've still got things there, and if there isn't any theming, it's quality coverage, like trees and stuff like that, it still makes you feel included.
So right, I'll give my definitive thoughts at the end of this video, but for now, let's get back in the park and get on some more rides. So we were just walking past the area for Max Moritz, and we saw it on a 5-minute queue, so we thought, why not? It's 2 extra, excuse me. Go on, have a go. Well, that's a nice surprise. I wasn't expecting that to be there. But yeah, 2 Mac powered coasters, so 2 extra creds for me. Yeah, I'm really excited to see how this rides, because this is quite a new Mac powered coaster. The ones that I've done are quite old. So yeah, quite looking forward to getting on this one. And it looks like you can pick the side that you want to go on as well. Are we going to be Team Max or Team Moritz first?
I don't know, we'll do both later.
Oh, I'm walking into the fence here. You like Max Verstappen, so I reckon we should
go
Max first.
Yeah, we'll go for Max, yeah.
Yeah, let's go Max. So right, let's go on. Max and Moritz. You know what? Max Max and Moritz are two fantastic little roller coasters. I absolutely love that. They had a surprising amount of force to them, and I wouldn't have expected that amount of force from a family coaster, to be honest with you. You sort of had the same thought, didn't you?
I did, yeah, it was very forceful for a family coaster.
And the theming in there was absolutely fantastic. I mean, that's obviously a theme that's ran throughout today. But what I loved was you could see Max and Moritz in the station, like winding up the little cog before the coaster went. And
they're a bit freaky, they were.
Oh yeah, Max and Moritz were two freaky little characters. But I tell you what,
I'd say it's Chucky.
yeah. What was it? No, it was Max who looked like a Chucky.
Yeah, what Max looked like a Chucky. Yeah.
Yes. Well, we are going to go on a ride now. I don't actually know what this is. It's called Piranha. Piranha? Piranha? How do you say that?
Piranha?
Piranha? Yeah, Piranha. Let's go on Piranha and see what it is. I have no idea what this is, so I could be pleasantly surprised. So right, let's get on. Piranha. Piranha? Whatever you want to call it. I don't know. So little did I know, they were actually the rapids here at Efteling, and I tell you what, they were really, really good. I really enjoyed those, although I did get quite a bit wet. You can't see it because it's on my back and like my bum and stuff like that, but yeah, that was very, very good. What did you think to that?
It was good. It was mental.
good.
It was mental. It was
well, I told
wet
you
as well.
I told you the rapids abroad are unhinged. The ones
They
at
are. That was crazy. That was.
the ones at Port Ventura are really bad. Well, not really bad in terms of like being bad, but really bad in terms of like getting you wet and stuff.
They were just smashing into each other, weren't they?
Yes.
They weren't. Not all the little turny things were on to guide you properly. So the only guide you had was by smashing into other boats.
And yeah, opposite the rapids, you've got a beautiful view across this like lake of Baron there. And you can also see Joris and the Draak to your right as well. Yeah, the sightlines of this park are amazing. You get some fantastic views of other attractions from like other places in the park. You see Python there at the back in the water coaster. I still don't know how to pronounce the water coaster's name, and I'm not even going to try, to be honest with you. Yeah, the pronunciation's really, really bad when it comes to these things. Here's Joris and the Draaks. Look at those. Two fantastic dueling wooden coasters, which I think we should go take another ride on, because we need to ride the blue track.
Yeah, we do, yeah. Yeah, we've got to do that, that's next.
So right, let's get on. So that went from being a Woody that was at the bottom of my list, well near the bottom of my list anyway, to a Woody that's near the top of my list. Yes, the blue side on the back at the end of the day is fantastic. I absolutely love that. That has had plenty of time to warm up throughout the day. It was quite intense, it was really, really fast. It was just a great ride, to be honest with you. And yeah, you can definitely feel the Titan track still, because those bits are significantly smoother than the wooden bits.
Oh yeah.
But you know what? A wooden coaster doesn't need to be glass smooth, in my opinion.
Oh, no, it's got to rattle and bang, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's got to be a little bit rough and tumble for it to be enjoyable to an extent, in my opinion. Heidi the Ride at Plopsaland Japan has that issue where it's just a little bit too smooth, and it doesn't feel like a wooden. Well, it feels like a wooden coaster, but it doesn't really feel like a wooden coaster, if that makes sense. But you know, each of their own, I guess. I don't like my wooden coasters to be too smooth, unless it's Stampeder. We're looking at Python at the moment. It looks to be a walk-on. I'm going to come around here and have a look at the keyboard actually while I'm on with you. So yeah, just had a look. This is on 10 minutes, so we're going on Python now. This fantastic Vekoma looping coaster, if you can even call it Vekoma, with the retracked track there. Yeah, absolutely love this thing this morning, so we'll see how it's riding now. But yeah, Joris and the Draaks, fantastic ride. Python was really good just then. That was really, really intense. That's definitely warmed up throughout the day. The only thing I wish is that the lift hill was a little faster, but I suspect that's either because they want to reduce wear on the train/lift hill itself, or it's an operations thing where they want the second train to get round in the time that it takes to load the first train in the station, if that makes sense. But yeah, it was a really good ride, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah. Or the new trains could be so heavy, the new chain that drives it up the hill could be not strong enough to do it at speed.
Yeah, something like that. I'm not quite sure what it is, but either way, I wish I'd speed it up because it's really bloody slow. It takes a good, minute to get up the lift hill?
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
It is pathetically slow.
But I tell you what though, good ride, good ride. Probably not going to go on that again today because I want to get a few night rides on Joris and the Draak. I keep messing that name up. I'm really sorry if I mess that up multiple times today in this vlog. But we're now going on Vogel Rok, which is an indoor roller coaster, I've been told. I'm really looking forward to this one. It's quite an old one. It's quite an old little Vekoma indoor coaster, so we'll have to see how it rides and what it's like. I do like my indoor coasters, and Alton Towers are getting one in 2025. Project Horizon.
Another black hole?
Another black hole, yes. Do you remember the black hole?
I remember
Alton Towers?
the black hole, yes. That was a brilliant ride.
Yeah.
I'm so sad to see it go.
Right, so here is the impressive exterior to Vogel Rok. This looks really good. Oh, the bird moves. That's really cool. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, this is...
It's been Merlin then?
It's not been Merlin, no.
It's not been Merlin.
No, nothing at Efteling's been Merlin, mate.
No, it's actually maintained here. Nothing has been Merlin.
But yeah, really, really excited for this one. And next door over there, we have got Carnival Festival, which is a quirky, interesting little dark ride with some interesting scenes, shall we say. It does look a bit like a horror show, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like a horror show. Yeah.
You look a bit concerned about
I
that,
do
to be honest with you.
look a bit, you know, I don't like horrors.
Right, let's get on Vogel Rok. So yeah, we just had a good ride there on Vogel Rok. I really, really like that. I like my indoor coasters, and I can't wait for Alton Towers to get theirs. That had a surprising amount of force for a family coaster. Normally family coasters aren't normally that intense, but that's quite an old one, so I understand why. I'll tell you what won't be intense. This, the Pagode, can you see that? No, out of focus. There we go. I don't know if I got that in shot at all. But yeah, we're going on the Pagode here at Efteling. This is like an observation ride where you can see the whole park. It goes up really high, 150 feet. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to this. I'm not a massive fan of heights.
Point it up now.
Oh, there it is, look. It's coming down for us. Our chariot awaits. Look at that.
I'm going to enjoy the look on your face when you get right to the top.
It's the whole reason you dragged me on this.
Yes.
Yeah, it wasn't my idea, by the way, if you could tell. It was his.
Yes.
But yeah.
Oh, yes.
This massive arm takes us up 150 foot in the air. Can't wait for this. He lies. Look at that. So we are here on the Pagode.
Yeah.
And we can see the whole of Efteling from here. You can see the entrance down there, look. I'm going to poke you over just because I don't want to stand up on this, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, it's a bit windy up here. Look down there. Look at that. The views are actually beautiful from up here. And we're not even at full height. Yeah, there's spins as well, so you can see the views. There's Baron, look. Right, it's tall from Baron up here. As tall as Baron, if I can speak. Right, so there we go, some footage from the Pagode. We're coming down now. You know what? I'm going to actually brave it. I'm going to hold on really tightly while it's coming down. Oh my word. My worst nightmare has been realised. I do not like heights one single bit.
Well, it could be windy.
You know what? It could have been raining, it could have been windy.
Yeah. Could have been a lot worse, but I like that. I was brilliant though.
Yeah, that was alright for a observation ride.
So is that more scary than a scary ride?
Yes, for me it is anyway. So we are in the last hour of the day then, and the sky is beautiful. Yeah, the evening has turned out to be really, really good for us. At numerous points during the day, we've had a lot of rain, so to be fair, it's nice to have some warm weather. Oh yeah, by the benches. It's yeah, it's been nice. It's nice to have some like warmish weather, isn't it? Some nice weather. Yeah, we're in the golden hour as well, because we're in summer. Obviously the the sun sets later. So yeah, the sky's nice and golden for us, and the rides look nice. Yeah, because we're in the last hour of the day, we're prioritising rides now. We're going to do Symbolica, and we're also going to do Baron, I think, because by the time we get on Baron, if I can speak, after doing Symbolica, we'll probably have some sort of night ride on it, meaning it's going to be dark when we do it. So I'd rather have a Baron night ride than a Joris night ride, for instance. But yeah, let's get on Symbolica again. Absolutely loved this thing earlier. This, honestly, it's my favourite dark ride ever. And it's the first like world-class dark ride that I've done with like a trackless ride system as well. So yeah, let's get on Symbolica. So we've both just come off a fantastic back row ride on Baron, right on the right side. We were sat on the same seat because we went single rider, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, yeah.
We've utilised the single rider queues a lot today, haven't we?
Yeah, it saves a lot of time. Not more rides, not more rides.
Yes, and we wouldn't have got on that as soon as we would have if we hadn't have gone single rider.
We would have still been a queue by now.
If you are coming to Efteling, they do have a lot of single rider queues and a lot of the roller coaster rides here, so definitely take that into consideration if you are looking to come here. Even if you're a single rider yourself, you come in here on your own. I know it's about to drop, but yeah, that ride was absolutely fantastic. Here we go. Oh, is it coming? There it is. Look at that. So the people who say it's forceless, I don't quite get what you mean, because I get that's had all day to warm up when we were on the back row, which is probably the most intense seat on it. But that was fantastic. I mean, it had plenty of force, particularly on the 0G roll, which tends to, on B&Ms, not have that much force. And the drop was really, really good.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why you're saying no force. Yeah, that had loads of force, right? Really going nice and fast.
I really like that, and the theming makes that for me as well. It's a package ride. The pre-show, the theming, the ride experience, even the fact that it doesn't have the vest restraints really makes it for me, because I despise the vest restraints, even on Valkyria, which has the vest restraints that move. I really like the classic B&M style restraints, the ones that you can find on Oblivion and Nemesis. Yeah, I love that thing, I really do. In terms of my overall coasts, I don't think it ranks that highly, but it's definitely one of my favourite B&Ms, if I'm being honest with you. But yeah, I just wish they were hammering those trains out a bit quicker, because the operations of Baron have been a bit barren. There we go. I had to get that in there. But yeah, they're not throwing trains out like they should in the B&M. But I kind of get it, the pre-show does hamper operations a bit, but yeah, operations overall in terms of Efteling, yeah, they've been fantastic, haven't they?
Yeah, they have actually, yeah.
On every coaster.
It's been a good day out.
Yeah, it's been a fantastic day out. They've been banging trains out on every coaster we've been on. We've not really waited for anything. I think that's because it's been a quiet day though, hasn't it?
There's been a lot of people around.
I mean, there's been a lot of people around in the past, but
they've been throwing them out.
yeah.
They've done really well.
I mean, I've really enjoyed my time here. It's definitely one of my favourite parks that I've been to, if not my favourite park. The theming here is exquisite, and the atmosphere has been absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love Efteling, and I'll definitely have to make the trip out to come back.
Oh, without a doubt, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the steam coming across now, or the mist.
Yeah, just look at this. The atmosphere that this ride is creating. Yeah, the theming. It's exquisite, like Owen Towers could never. Look at that. It's gonna drop, it's gonna drop. Here we go, I'm gonna get it dropping. Because it looks so impressive in the dusk. Here we go. Look at that. The only thing I wish was lights on the train. Because it's meant to simulate you going down into a mine shaft, it would have been good to have like some, I don't know, things that simulate, things that simulate like a Davy lamp or whatever, but I don't know. Absolutely fantastic. My favourite ride here has got to be this Baron. I really like it personally. I've said that enough already, but my second favourite ride has got to be Symbolica, because Symbolica is absolutely fantastic and it's well worth the trip alone. Oh, the moon in the mist. That is actually a nice shot. See the moon right there in the mist. It's fantastic. Wow, what's been your favourite ride overall?
Oh, the wooden one. I can't remember.
The wooden one. Oh, Joris and Draak.
Yeah, Joris.
Yeah. Absolutely love it. So right, we have sadly come to the end of our video and come to the end of our day here at Efteling. If you have liked the video, please make sure you smack that like button, subscribe so you don't miss the ride. Guys, I've been Ryan from my coaster. This one might be my dad, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.
Don't wanna